Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Joy, and I help photographers grow profitable and thriving businesses through weekly videos here on my channel. Today, I'm going to be sharing my 5-step marketing framework. This is something I go through in my marketing every single month, and I make sure that my marketing addresses these 5 things so that I can start to attract and book my ideal client. And I'm going to share that with you today. So my 5-step marketing framework, I first want to just introduce you to those 5 steps, and then we'll break it down from there. So what are these 5 steps? They are attract, engage, nurture, invite, and delight. This is what I'm doing in my marketing always. Every piece of my marketing and things that I'm doing to promote my business, to get eyeballs on my business, and to convert new clients into customers falls into one of these 5 categories. And when I learned this, when I started thinking about my marketing inside of this framework, it really changed how I think about my marketing, and it made my marketing much more effective. And that's why I want to share it with you today. So the 5-step marketing framework: attract, engage, nurture, invite, delight. This really takes your client from someone who doesn't know about you in your work at all the way through a process where they become your client, they're happy, and they go through this client journey. So that's why I want you to think of this as a framework and a 5-step framework. It's kind of a funnel. The top of your funnel is attract. Attract is when you're getting new eyeballs on your business. It's when people who aren't familiar with what you're doing are now familiar with what you're doing, but they're still in that really early phase of seeing your work, learning about your brand, and hearing about you. And I think a lot of your attract marketing is going to be happening with press, getting your work featured, and sharing your work on social media. Social media is oftentimes how your clients are going to be finding you. So I think of this as really the top of the funnel. The next step is going to be engage. And this is when you actually start to interact with that client that just found you. Maybe you're commenting back and forth. Maybe you start a conversation in the DMs. Maybe they are commenting on your blog post, or they share a post. This is when they're starting to actually interact with your brand in ways that you have intentionally set up that they can build that engagement. The third step they're moving into is nurture. This is where you really want to think about the know, like, and trust factor. The trust that they're building with you, they're getting to know you, they're getting to know your brand and your work, and hopefully still interacting with you during this process. Now, this is going to take a little bit longer. Trust takes a little while to build. So while it took them just a moment to find you and to become aware of you, this nurture phase is a little bit longer. Once you've built out that trust and you feel that that relationship has really started to roll, it moves naturally into the invite stage. This could be when you invite them to download a educational freebie that would get their email address. This could be when you offer to have a consultation or have a phone call where you talk about your services. If your client is inquiring with you, you're already in that invite stage, and this is when the sale takes place. Finally, and arguably most importantly, we have the delight stage. Now, a lot of times people think, okay, I already have that client, let me go focus on getting new ones, but that's a huge mistake in your marketing. You want to be thinking about how you can over-deliver and completely surprise and delight those clients who have chosen to book with you and who have chosen to trust you. So as you move through all these marketing stages, realize that just because someone is already your client doesn't mean that you don't still market to them, because there's a lot of potential for referrals and repeat clients if you can get that delight stage down. So the question I want to ask you is, do you have marketing specifically targeting each stage of this 5-step framework? Are you attracting, engaging, nurturing, inviting, and delighting? And if not, I want to invite you to download my free guide of attracting and booking your ideal client. You can get that below, but it's really going to focus on that attraction phase in the very beginning, getting you in front of new people that aren't yet aware of your business that may be perfect for it. So grab that freebie and start digging into the attract phase of your marketing. So leave me a comment. Let me know, are you using each one of these phases in your marketing? Or maybe are you now aware that you should be marketing in a little bit of a different way? Let's keep the conversation going. I'm excited to hear your responses. As usual, I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.